What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Today we are actually collabing with Ganacia's network. Really excited to go ahead and have him here today. We're going to be sharing some insights about Solana meme tokens, talk a little bit about trading and what he thinks about this overall structure of the market. So if you are tuning in brand new to the channel, go ahead and do me a huge favor by smashing that like button for me, subscribe, comment down below if you have any other questions or concerns. Give us about 1 minute while we go ahead and start posting the live stream to our channels. But I do want to go ahead and say welcome, everybody. And in the meantime, go ahead and give us a minute while we wait for everybody to tune in, all right? Live, let me go ahead and check all the thumbnails.
Yeah, I already shared with everybody right here. Okay, bro, I'm ready.
Awesome. We are officially live right now, so we already have 3 watching
we are
right
live.
now. Yeah.
Perfect,
welcome.
Hello,
welcome,
everybody.
Welcome. So right now I'm posting everything to my group chat as well. So do you want to go ahead and take it off, or do you want to go ahead and give me a minute?
I'm ready.
Start off. All right.
Ready.
And then you can read the comments on the right side. Do you see where it says comments? That's where you'll be able to read them.
Okay.
Hope everybody's having a good day today, chat. Comment down below any of the tokens you want us to go ahead and review, or any questions or concerns you have. So post it on my Discord.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, awesome. So we are officially live. We're all good. Where should we start, man? Where should we go ahead and start? Should we start off with the charts?
Okay, today, I would like to talk about Solana a little bit, the ecosystem, then trading and meme coins, and also I'm gonna give a few coins that are very bullish. People should look at. So, yeah.
Nice. So we have Billy here in the chat. Welcome, everybody. 6 viewers so far right now. Smash that like button for us. Over 4 likes right now. Let's go ahead and get those 2 more views or 2 more likes coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a little bit of technical analysis. Is that okay, man?
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and start off with some TA on Solana, and then we're going to go ahead and give it to Ganacias. I did mention yesterday that Solana – oh, actually, I'm not even sharing my screen. My bad. I'm used to this freaking software. I apologize for that. But right now we're looking at Solana. I am taking a look at, I don't even know what is the daily or the hourly? Honestly, I don't know what happened to my chart. So we're just going to go along with it. This is what technical difficulties come in with, and we're just going to deal with it. But to go ahead and keep it very, very simple right now, it looks like Solana did fall below this area of support, which in my opinion is actually quite bearish. Doesn't mean we can go ahead and recover from this. Typically, whenever we see Solana or any token break its area of support, typically it's followed by a fake out before having a major reversal. So I did mention yesterday on chat that our key area of support was 104.055. And I wanted to go ahead and have Solana hold above it. We actually did continue to hold above it pretty well. And until yesterday was when we actually fell below it, going as low as 100, which to me was quite bearish. I wouldn't want to go ahead and say that we're completely bearish with Solana yet, but if we do go ahead and get rejected here throughout the end of the day today at the 104, no later than by tomorrow, I would say honestly by the end of today, or morning, depending on the times when you're watching this, I would definitely like to go ahead and see Solana break back above 104. But this is definitely showing us some weakness that is going on in Solana. Doesn't mean we can't go ahead and break through it with no problem. But losing this major area of support that we were holding for a while, even if we go all the way back over here, this has been a pretty decent area of support before we continue to this downside. So in order for us to be bullish, I would like to go ahead and see Solana approach the 104 area and have this area be tested back to be an area of support. If we do go ahead and get rejected right here one more time on the 104, we could go ahead and expect Solana coming down below $97 and probably even falling down below, because if you go ahead and zoom out, there's really no major area of support around this, right? And that's usually the issues that we run into when it comes to a lot of these tokens running up, is that there's never ever an area of support that is really found whenever we're having these levels. And we've lost already multiple areas of support around the 109, the second one, in my opinion, being the 103. And now we're down below that. So if we do go ahead and reject this thing one more time, I do expect 96. And more than likely from 96, we will go ahead and continue to go to the downside and probably start retesting the levels down. As I've always mentioned, 60 to maybe around 69 to 70 is where I do see Solana coming in next. So just be aware of that. And overall, the market, we are seeing the DXY reverse as well. So in my opinion, it kind of makes sense why a lot of these tokens are reversing, or you might be seeing some ready to market. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Ganassio's network now and let him know what his opinion is. Welcome everybody in the chat. How's it going, Jonathan? Thank you, Happy. Thank you, Ryan, Soul. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Smash that like button for us.
Okay. Now you want me to talk about something?
Yeah, you could either talk about my what I just said about Solana, like what are your thoughts there, and then we could just go over with whatever you have next.
Well, I think yeah, Solana probably will go down a little bit in the next few weeks because it's already up like 10x. 10x. So yeah, people should be. I think the best approach for Solana is DCA. You know, every week put some money every week. It's gonna be fine because Solana is gonna go up. And right now is the best chain because Binance Smart Chain, the gas fee are very expensive right now. It's like 50 cents for anything you want to do in Binance Smart Chain. Ethereum is the gas fee is very expensive. So we have Solana, that is the cheapest chain. Also, a lot of people are very bullish on the airdrops. A lot of people want airdrops because of, for example, the last project that gave many hundreds of dollars to the community was Jito, and Jito makes Solana extremely bullish. Also, bomb. People want free money, you know what I mean? So there's gonna be also a few projects that are gonna give more airdrops to people, and yeah, people are looking at it. I think the best investment right now is not Solana, is other tokens in the Solana ecosystem. And I'm gonna show you a few that I'm probably gonna buy. As soon as Solana go up, these tokens are gonna go up as well. Gonna share the screen.
Yeah, feel free to just share it. So what do you think is your price target for Solana long term? Like for me, for example, I think we could be like, once we get like this bull run running, I think we could go above $500. What do you think?
Yeah, $500. It's a good goal to have. Yeah, it's a good target.
All right, let me go ahead and add your screen. This is your screen.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the first one that I'm gonna be looking at is Radium. Radium is a very good price. I think it's the biggest DEX, bigger DEX in Solana. And every time Solana go up, this token go up. We can compare it with Solana right now. For example, if you put in the monthly, you see that it followed the same price of Solana. You know, when
Nice.
Solana go up, this token goes up. So as I think the best move is not to buy Solana, is to buy other token inside the ecosystem. You know, Radium is a good one. I also shared this token a few weeks ago, and it went out. It went out like 2x. And then we have Orca. Orca is also a really good one. And this token went up more than Solana. You know, in a year, it went up like 13x, which is really good.
Are you sharing your screen? Because we're still seeing Radium on our end.
Let me see.
There you go. Okay, so what is Orca, man? Because I've been hearing about Orca. This is my first time here, like really, like having a conversation with someone about Orca. Can you tell the viewers a little bit more about the Orca ecosystem? So it's on Solana, right?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, it's on Solana as well. So we have Orca and we have also Radium. Those are the two biggest DEX in Solana.
Okay.
You know? And you can buy any token here, same as Radium. You can buy any token right here. You can do your farming. You can put your token, and you can get some APY with this. Yeah, a lot of people are buying it because every time you want to buy something in Solana, you have to use Radium or Orca, any of those. You know. So if Solana goes up, this token will go up. You know, that's it. But the difference between buying this and buying Solana is that you're gonna make more money with this because it's a smaller market cap. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't recommend people to buy Solana because you're only gonna get like a 2 or 3x, maybe 5x in the next 2 years. But if you buy Radium or Orca, you're gonna get maybe a 20, 30s, a 50s, something like that.
Right. Right. So these are tokens that are running on the Solana ecosystem, and it's more in the DeFi kind of space, right? That's something I always tell the community about, like tokens such as 1inch and all that. They're very important because when the money starts flowing in, people are going to be using these platforms. So the more people use Solana and buy more meme tokens, that means Radium and Orca are going to continue to go up. So you have a better position if you kind of look at it. It's like buying, Solana at $1. Not really, but kind of, right?
Also, you can go here on CoinMarketCap. You can go down. I don't know if you can see my screen right now.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, you can go to the Solana ecosystem, and you can watch all the projects that are inside the Solana ecosystem. Also, you have Star Atlas, which is a game, and also really bullish as well.
Oh, right. That's right. I forgot about them being on Solana.
Yeah. So if Solana go up, a lot of these projects will go up as well with Solana because they are inside the ecosystem. And I think there's a better opportunity here than in Solana right now. I bought Solana at $17. I bought it at $17. I already did a 6x. I don't expect Solana to go up much more in the next 2 years, you know?
Yeah.
So if you want more than a 10x, you gotta go with a project that have lower market cap. You know?
Right. And most people that are jumping into crypto or are looking into getting into the space are mostly people that definitely want to make big money, right? With not huge amounts of money. So just sticking to your basic Solana and just being exposed just to Solana by itself, you're gonna make money, but it's nothing compared to like if you were an early buyer of Solana. Like you made a 6x, but like in reality, how many people are really going to know what's in reality, how many more people are going to make another 6x on Solana, right? Very, very minimal. Dwayne, how's it going? What's going on, John? Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. So right now we have a collaboration going with Ganacia's network, another YouTuber. His channel is mostly in Spanish, but we are looking to go ahead and collab more later on in the future. But the thing that I like about him is that he has some really deep knowledge when it comes to crypto in general, right? Like he really goes down onto the blockchain. He was explaining right now Radium, Orca, and what we should be looking for next if you really want to get exposed to Solana, right? Because he says, in his opinion, we are at the point where Solana is not going to do that much, right? Like right now at these levels, the people that are really going to make a lot of money are people that are putting in probably over $500,000 and up on Solana are going to be the people that make good money. But most people that are, putting in a couple thousand, he says at the most, you could probably get another additional 5x. But with the projects that he's talking about right now, he's giving us a lot of alpha of lower cap altcoins that are not meme tokens. They're actually utility tokens, right? And that's the reason why I wanted to collab with him, because he's very, very knowledgeable in this space. And that's something I want to go ahead and start bringing in more into the channel. I want to bring in more of those kind of tokens that actually are not just meme tokens. Meme tokens are good, guys. They're great. I love them. But honestly, the more you start getting into the meme tokens and the more energy you start putting into it, while the meme token kind of rally is kind of dying down, we're going to miss out on the actual tokens such as Radium, Orca. See, I didn't even know about Radium or Orca. If I knew about this since the beginning, trust me, I'd probably be loading up my bags on that, but I didn't know. And that was because my focus was in a different area, right? So I think right now, with this bull run that we will be getting in 2024 to 2025, I think our focus should also be shifting into these lower cap altcoins that nobody knows about, in order for us to go ahead and start making a lot more money. And I don't want to say guaranteed, but you're better off buying, Radium and Orca and probably getting a 10 to 20x than, buying these meme tokens that are literally just gambles, right? So I appreciate that, man. Is there anything else that you would you told us about, what is it called? Jada or something like that? That token starts with the J. Jito.
Jito.
Can you tell us a little bit of that
Jito,
about that, man? Because I don't know about Jito. So this is really like, I'm learning too as well. Right now while
Jito is a project where you can stake your Solana, and they give you a liquid token, and you can use that token to make some passive income in another platform. But that project, I don't really like that project, because right now the circulating supply right now is at 11%. So it's gonna be a lot of inflation on this token. So I'd rather buy Radium and Orca.
So what are your price targets for Radium and Orca, if you could give us any? I know obviously none of this is financial advice and it is solely an opinion, but like what do you think we could see the prices of Radium and Orca approach as we see, Solana continue to make new all-time highs in the later future?
I think at 10x. So Radium can go to maybe $10, $11, something like that. And Orca can also do another 10x, $60. So yeah, and I think this the thing I do is that, for example, right now I would buy Radium or Orca and leverage.
Leverage.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you recommend on the leverage? Because I've noticed that depending on how the market's moving, like if the market's really, really bearish and you're leverage trading with 20x, your liquidations are very low. But when the market's super, super greedy, I've noticed that when you get to the higher leverage, your liquidations get very tight. So like, what do you stick to when you're leveraged?
The way I do it right now, I do it in a very low risk way,
Okay.
For example, I have a lot of Solana, and what I do, I go to Binance, I borrow maybe 20% with 20% TVL, and I buy more Solana. And then when Solana goes up in price, I borrow again, I buy more Solana. I think that's the approach if you want to make more than a 10x in Solana, because if you just buy Solana, you're gonna get maybe a 2 or 3x for now.
Right. So
100%. That's the way I would do
it. So you're pretty much taking out like crypto loans. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Or what is it called?
Yeah.
Okay. And the only platforms you can use that is on Binance?
You have Binance. There's another one that I'm looking for. That is CoinRabbit. You can look at it on internet.
Yeah. Can you share your screen and show us?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
That's interesting, man. I've never heard. I've heard of people doing that, but I know it's definitely a process. It's definitely a process. So it's good to go ahead and know there's different approaches to how you can do this. So let's go ahead and see this. So tell us a little bit more about this
Yeah.
platform.
Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. On this platform, you have like here like 200 coins that you can borrow from. This platform is amazing. I never use it, but it's really good. So you have all these tokens that you can put them as as collateral, and then you get USDT. You know, I think that's the play. For me, I rather do this than buying a lot of meme coins. The problem with meme coins that they go up 100x and then they go down at 10x. So
Right.
it's gonna be hard to make money like that on the long term. So
So
I
when you're
rather
getting
just
so when you're getting collateral, sorry to interrupt. When you're getting collateral, are you using like a specific coin to get the collateral from, or are you? So you're.
I
So can you
use
tell us a little bit
right
more?
now on Binance because I
Mhm.
use Binance mainly. Uh, I have Solana, I have this coin Injective, I have Lido, and I use them all to borrow money and buy more tokens. You know, that's the
Mhm.
approach I do. I borrow, I buy more token. I borrow. That's like doing a compound interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then when those products goes up in price, like 5x, for example, I sell them. I pay the borrow money,
Uh-huh.
and then then the difference is mine. For example, I buy free Solana, then Solana do a 2 or 3x. I sell the money that I borrow. I pay them, and then I take maybe 2 or 3 Solana for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how much is usually the interest on something like this? Like typically, like how much are
Like
you looking to pay?
10% a year, something like that.
Oh,
It's not
10% a
a lot.
year?
Yeah.
Not bad. So is it like do you pay that monthly or do you pay that
No, no,
daily?
no, no. You don't have to. You don't have to pay if you don't want it. I can just pay in 2 years or 3 years. It doesn't
Uh-huh.
matter.
Nice. So what are the cons? Because I'm sure there's like a liquidation that you have to get if a price falls below it.
Yeah.
That's why we're
For
putting up this
example,
collateral, right?
the way I do it is that the way I do it is a way that, for me, for example, I never get liquidated. I never in my life.
Okay.
I've been doing this strategy for 3 years now. I never
Really
get liquidated. The only
nice.
way you get liquidated if you borrow too much money. I only
Okay.
borrow 10, 20, maybe 30% the most. Yeah. So, for example,
Okay.
if I have, um, for example, if I have, I don't know,
Let's say
mm,
$1,000, right? You
yeah,
borrow
I borrow
20%
I
of that.
borrow only 20%. So the
Okay.
price have to go down 80% for me to lose the money. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you didn't get affected doing this strategy
No, no, I never know.
while this whole entire FTX collapse and everything happened?
No, no, because like I said, most of the time I have good coins in my portfolio. I don't
Okay.
have shitty coins most of the time. But look, in the bear market, I had a BNB, and BNB only went down like 60%.
Right.
You know what
And
I
it
mean?
has to hit that 80% in
You have
order
to,
for you to get
yeah,
okay, that makes sense. That's interesting, man. That I've always heard about this. I always wanted to know how this works. So that's really interesting, man. I'm definitely looking forward to learn this and probably start doing something like this myself as a strategy because it makes sense. You know what I mean? As long as you're pretty much as you're saying, as long as you don't pick coins that are total,
gotcha.
poop
Yeah.
coins, they're
Mhm.
you're there to win. You're not there to lose money. But probability chat, also just know that it is risky, but you have to
Yeah.
know how to manage your risk. And it seems like Ganasias obviously has a strategy that has been working on for him for years. But maybe, you know, not getting a collateral on Pepe would be the smart move, because
Yeah,
those
exactly.
could literally tank 80, 90%, and it's
Yeah.
totally normal. That's really good, man. That's cool. That's really, really interesting. I've always wanted to go ahead and know how such collateral loans work. So it's definitely a strategy that I'm looking forward to try out myself.
Exactly.
Do you do any like nodes, or do you do any mining, or did you do any of that
No,
in
no.
the
I just do this. I also do trading. I do trading as well, and just hodl. I don't like. There's a lot of time in crypto that if you do it, you're gonna just waste your time or
Yeah.
money. A lot of
Yep.
people they just want to do everything. You need to focus. You need to focus. Maybe
Exactly.
hodl, trading, and that's it.
Exactly.
You don't want to do 20 stuff at the same time. You know what I mean? Just pick
Exactly,
one or
man.
two, and it's okay. I just do
Yeah,
trading and hodl. That's it.
I agree with you, man. I agree with you. That's why yesterday I was having a conversation with everybody in the community. I was telling them that, you know, meme tokens are great, man, but honestly, they're mostly gambles, and to really understand how to make money in any of these spaces, whether it's DeFi, whether it's trading, leverage trading, whether it's even looking for the next blockchain that's going to be revolutionary, you have to be really focused. And if you're putting your energy in like NFTs, DeFi, meme tokens, leverage trading, and you're all over the place, your chances of being successful in any of those fields are very low or slim to none. There's very few people that do very well, but if you don't have a system that's working in place for you, and you're going after the hype because everybody's doing it, you're more than likely going to go get wrecked. Like for me, for example, I've never really messed with the Solana ecosystem until last bull run, and that was because of one of my friends called Billy Blockchain that we collab a lot, and he was making pretty good money on NFTs, right? I even told him to the point where at this point, when last bull run, I told him, I was like, dude, you know what? Like, how about you focus on the Solana NFTs? I focus on the meme tokens, right? Because it's very difficult to try to understand every field. And one of the perfect examples that I got pretty hammered yesterday was I ended up going into the Solana hype again. I'm like, I'm going to make some quick money. and I jumped into the Solana meme tokens, and I just got wrecked, bro. Like literally within 15 minutes, I deployed my money. I'm like, dude, this is just not for me anymore. Like you have to know how to look for these projects. Like I know a lot of you make money off these meme tokens because you're in there digging and understanding how communities work, how the next trend, but you have to put your energy into that. And right now, that is something I'm not willing to do, honestly. I do think I kind of like your approach that you're doing, man. It's definitely unique. I haven't come across anybody that does the approach that you're talking about. Me says, do you have to do KYC taking this? So with a coin, what was it called? Coin Rabbit? You don't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Coin Rabbit, you don't have to do KYC from what it says. I believe Binance you will though, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So Binance you will, but Coin Rabbit you won't. Um, do you do any? Are you looking at any other blockchains right now, man?
No, not really. There's a lot of people that want to chase the next blockchain. I don't like to do that. You know what I mean? I
I
just
get
I, I I just pick Solana because I actually like Solana. I always like Solana. It's also in the top 10. So it was easy for me to go to Solana, but I don't like to go to 10 different blockchain. There's a lot of people that are doing trading right now with Injective, buying meme coin in Injective, and I don't have the time to to learn about every chain. So
yeah,
I
I
do
agree with you.
Solana, it's Ethereum, and BNB. That's it.
Yeah, because I actually had a buddy of mine just teach me how to use Mattis blockchain. That's supposed to be the new blockchain, and there's some meme coins on there that are being tradable. So I just learned how to bridge and do all that. I believe it was yesterday or 2 days ago,
I
and
yeah.
and it's actually quite fascinating how what I was telling everybody, it's like really where the money comes in with a lot of these meme tokens is either you get in early on by actually just deep dive and taking a lot of L's and being in that space, or you get onto an early blockchain before the money starts pouring in, right? Because, for example, in this private group that I'm in, all these Solana meme coin traders were telling me that 2-3 weeks ago, it was a lot easier to make money on Solana than it is now. Like, a lot of these meme tokens are mostly now rugs. Like, they're going to dump almost guaranteed. But they were saying that like a month ago, dude, you were literally able to put your money in any Solana meme token and it would make money, right? So they're definitely also saying that there's already an influx where it's a little bit over I don't want to say overvalued, but oversaturated. There's already people using the same tools, right? There's already people using the same Telegram bots. They're using the same Telegram trading bots to go ahead and do this. So it's like everybody's fighting against each other with the same tools, which kind of defeats the purpose of making money at that point, right?
Exactly.
Glenn says he's only in Solana and Cosmos. Do you know anything about Cosmos?
No, I have no idea about Cosmos.
No, nothing about Cosmos.
I'm very right now. I'm extremely bullish on Say. Say is pumping a lot, and I think.
What is that? Can you share your screen with that on that?
Okay, let me share my screen.
Definitely want to know more about that. He is him. Codex. Put the.
Yeah, I already shared the screen. Can you see it?
Yeah, let me share it for you. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You were telling us about that yesterday.
Yeah, I think Say right now is gonna dominate. Maybe this token can get in the top 10.
Really?
Right now, it's the ranking number 57, and I think it can get in the top 10.
Wow.
It's 1 billion market cap. It can do another 10x because, yeah, it's pumping a lot. It's pumping a lot. And there's a token that I want to buy inside the ecosystem. I'm going to show you which token it is. It's this one.
We can't see your page anymore. We're still stuck on the SEI.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Crypto Night.
And it's like Jito. Same thing. You can stake your Say token here. And let me share my screen.
And when I was reading this yesterday, when you were showing us, they were comparing it to Solana. Do you think this thing could overtake Solana or no?
No. I think this can get to top 10, maybe in the ranking number 5, number 6, 7, something like that, because it's very fast. It's a very fast blockchain.
Really?
And yeah, this one is really good. For the people that don't have Solana, I would recommend them to buy this one, and not Solana, because Solana is already too high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Solana, but people that want to get in right now, it's too late for them. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, the people that want to make the crazy 20, 30, 40 X's, Solana's kind of already out the door. Like, it's at the most, you said it's what, a 5x that Solana could probably be doing for most people. And for most people, 5x is going to be good money, but it's not going to be anything that's going to be life changing. Like, this thing has done a 7,000% overall, and it launched back recently, last year?
Recently. Yeah, this token maybe has 3 months, 4 months.
Wow, that's crazy. How do you come across these projects, man? Is there any way that you do your research that you could share with us or give us a little input?
I just study all the time, crypto. You know, I always looking for the next big project. You know, and yeah. Also, for me, the most important thing is the chart. That's telling me a lot. I don't really have to study fundamentals.
Okay.
I just look at the chart, and the chart will tell me everything I need to know. You know.
Nice. So, like, is there any green flags or red flags that you see on certain projects, like when you're looking to do your research on a lot of these altcoins or lower cap altcoins that you look for that are more important besides the charts? Is it like community? I know you said you don't really look at the fundamentals too much, but I'm sure there's
No,
something that you look at in order to say, you know what, this is a token I want to put my money in.
I look at sector.
Okay.
Sector is really important because some sectors won't do well in the bull market, so I don't touch them. You know what I mean? For example, blockchains, layer ones, layer two, those tokens are gonna do extremely well in the bull market. You know.
Nice. Billy says he's up 50% on 5x leverage on SEI since yesterday. They announced it on the live stream when you were on our when you commented on my live stream yesterday. 50% up. So so when you do leverage trading, is there a percentage of is there an amount that you usually stick around to? Is it 10x, 15x, 100x?
Yeah. Yeah, layer one, layer two will do amazing. Yes.
DeFi crypto savant, happy New Year's, man. Layer one and layer two will do amazing. Yes. Happy holidays, by the way. Do you have any info on meme combat? It has not launched yet. Do you know anything about meme combat?
No. I think if you're gonna do pre-sales, don't do meme coin pre-sale. That
Okay.
I don't know. I think if you're gonna do pre-sale, do project with real utility. You know,
Okay.
that's the plan. I think.
Yeah, it seems like right now we're not in that zone where I can't see the smart contract chat. Let me go ahead and repost it. We just got a smart contract shared. Let's see. I don't see it. I'm gonna try to pull it out, but what I was saying is, when you're leverage trading, is there a kind of leverage you stick to? Do you prefer? Is it like 5x leverage, 10x leverage?
For me,
Yeah, for you, for yourself.
yes, a 3x. I like 3x,
3x.
5x
Okay,
maximum. Usually, I
nothing more
just
than
do
that,
3
right?
or 5x.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't do like 30x, 50x. I see a lot of people doing that, but I don't know. I like low risk,
Yeah,
low risk. I don't like too much high risk leverage.
yeah. I feel you, man. I'm kind of quite the opposite, but I think I'm going into my zone where I want to minimize my risk now,
Mm.
and I would rather just ride the wave because like the high risk, high reward, you make a lot of the money very quickly, and I think it kind of also kind of messes up with your expectations. Like if
Mm.
you make a 30 to 100x, like that's what you're always going to be looking for, right? And I feel like
Yeah.
that's where a lot of people in this space make a lot of money but also lose a lot of money because once we get lucky with that one big huge play, we expect to have constant plays like that over and over again, which
Mhm.
usually not always happen. How are we
Mhm.
running on time, man? Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. We have maybe 10 minutes left.
Okay, 10 more minutes left. Somebody on chat shared Codex. Let me go ahead and do what Codex is doing right here. This thing looks like Codex is about to break. I don't know what Codex is. I know we talked about it in the past. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Take control of your crypto venture with choose Codex for a cutting edge future of blockchain and beyond. I don't know. Yeah,
Uh,
I think I remember seeing this. I don't know what it is. Multi-chain. I don't know what this is. This tells you like, is this like a meme token?
mhm.
It's what it looks like. I don't know. But this thing's 401 holders. Liquidity is locked for about 6 months, so not too bad. It does look like it's about a breakout to the upside. Volume looks like it's slightly picking up as well, but we do need more volume in order to go ahead and have this pump to the upside on Codex. Let's go ahead and see what other comments we have. Look at Ordi is getting ready to pump. All right, let's look at Ordi. Is there anything else you want to say in specific,
Mm.
Ganacias, that you want to
Mm.
be with?
People should buy low caps because high caps. You need to understand. The most important thing is market cap. I don't look at price too much because you know because maybe a project is 10 cent, but if the market cap is 1 billion, you know. So you need to look at good project, but with low market cap. Maybe
What is considered low market cap for you that you've noticed that usually typically does well?
I would
Anything under a
say
billion?
any project that, for example, if we go to the if we go to CoinMarketCap and we go to the top 100 coins, we
We're
have
sharing
here
your screen.
the
I just shared your screen right now. If you could show us,
okay,
that'd be great. That way, so people could learn how to do this.
yeah, we have coin with 500 million market cap. I would look for maybe 100 million, 200 million market cap, something like that, or maybe less. I think in crypto it's already risky. It
Yeah,
is very risky. So if you're gonna take risk, at least get a 10x. At least, you know what I mean? I see a lot of people talking about SRP. SRP is too old. The market cap is too big. No.
let me ask you about that, man, because I always get a lot of freaking XRP maxis coming to my channel and like just talking all this smack and trying to convince everybody to buy XRP. I have my own concerns on XRP, right? But now that you mentioned that, what are your thoughts about XRP, man? Do you think XRP is going to reach $1,000 like a lot of these big influencers talk about?
Bro, the SRP for me is a terrible investment, bro. It's really bad, bro. Really, really bad. I know that some people have the mindset that they love a coin. I don't love any coin. I don't care about any coin.
Exactly.
For me, it's all about numbers. For me, it's all about money. I don't care about any coin. You know, I love Solana. Solana make me a lot of money. But I tell everybody, don't buy Solana right now because Solana is too big. So I don't understand these people that get it in the mindset that I love this coin. This coin is the best coin. No, for me, it's all about money. So I would tell people buy coins that will make you at least a 10x. Because if you are in crypto, you're already taking a huge risk. So at least get a 10x. So SRP won't give you any money. Maybe a 2 or 3x.
That's what I've been saying, man. I'm glad you're saying the same thing because I'm like, dude, am I the only one that must be a hater? Because I hear everybody XRP, 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 and I'm
No,
like,
bro.
dude, it's
Look,
not gonna do anything, bro. At the most, maybe if you get lucky, it might go to $10, and that's already pushing it.
yeah, I think maybe $2 or $3, no more. Also, when you see the chart, bro, the chart look awful, bro. The
Yeah,
chart look awful, bro. Look
yeah.
at that.
And a lot of people try to compare it because the SEC lawsuit. That's why XRP is not going to $1,000 and above. And I'm just like, dude, like, come on, man, just open up your eyes. Like people were complaining, like the same thing you mentioned, right? I told a lot of people, like, for me personally, I don't like Solana because I always feel like I always have issues with Solana's blockchain. Like it's always some congestion issue that I had. I guess probably last bull run that I had was when their systems were a little bit not as good as they are now. But I still told people like your Solana is probably your best bet compared to XRP. Like
Yeah.
Solana has a lot of institutional money. I think Solana might even have an ETF. That's I think, and that's why Solana. People are like, dude, why is Solana going up? Why is Solana? Why are people so hyped up? It's because big money's behind it. That's the only reason why. The ecosystem is growing, but realistically, in my opinion, I just feel like it's not revolutionary, but it doesn't matter what I think, right? It's going to go up higher. And that's why I always tell people, it's like, dude, if you were holding Solana instead of XRP, you would have made a lot more money than XRP. XRP hasn't really moved, bro. It probably moved 30% in the last couple months.
Yeah. It's extremely bad, bro. Yeah.
It's 20% in 90 days, man. I mean,
20% 90 days. That's crazy, bro.
Look at every other token move. Dogecoin moved 40% in 90 days.
Yeah.
Like all these tokens have moved besides XRP mostly.
Yeah. And I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Also, there's people buying Shiba Inu. That's crazy. Shiba Inu is a meme coin with a 6 billion market cap. No, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think Shiba Inu could still probably do a 10x, but that's about it.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
it.
that's the max it could do. Same thing with Dogecoin. I think at the max, Dogecoin could probably do what is it at 9 cents? Probably a 10x, and that's it. No more than that. But a lot of people are expecting 100x's from a lot of these meme tokens that are already, kind of
Well,
like Bonk. Like people are like, hey, John, how high do you think Bonk could go? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, maybe at the most another additional 5x, maybe 10x if you try to squeeze it, but it's already pretty high priced in. It's at a 900 million market cap. What do you think about Bonk, by the way?
I wouldn't buy a meme coin with more than 10 million market cap.
Okay, no more than 10, you won't buy it.
No more than 10 million market cap. I don't touch. I don't touch it. You know, a lot of people don't think about risk versus reward. You know, if you're gonna take risk from a coin that is already risky, at least try to get 100x. You know,
Exactly.
people that buy meme coin buy meme coin with 100 million market cap, 200 million market cap. Those people don't know crypto. They they really haven't made money in crypto. They don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's because you also have to consider that a lot of the people that are being sold with the meme coins are a lot of the new people coming into the space, right? So meme coins are great in the way that they get people involved in crypto,
Yeah.
but a lot of the people, I think very few people actually survive coming into the meme coins
Yeah.
long term. Like they might be here for a few months while everybody's making money, but as soon as they start getting wrecked back to back, they're like, I had enough, and they're done with crypto, and they call it a scam, as opposed to getting into crypto, getting, probably losing money, getting scammed, and then getting back up on your feet and learning more, asking yourself, how can I improve to become better, right? I'm sure you've been in crypto for a while, right? Since like the BitConnect times.
No, I've been crypto just 3 years.
Oh, nice,
That's it.
nice, dude. I was telling everybody how, like, I know a lot of people in our chat have been in crypto since back in 2017. That's when I started dabbling in crypto. And I was telling everybody how every time I got into crypto was always at the top. Like, I got at the top in 2017. I got in back in crypto at the top of 2020 bull run. And this is actually my first, finally, after so many losses, man, that this is going to be my first time actually riding a bull run all the way from the bottom to the top. And I just got back into crypto back in March of 2023. So I just got back into crypto again after pretty much losing everything last bull run. And it was definitely an experience I had to learn. You know what I mean? And it was an experience that I learned how to go through. And I always tell people, like, the only way you learn, it's either by going through it or you learn through the experience of others. That's the only two ways you learn in this space.
Somebody said, look at Ordi. Okay, let's look at. Actually, I was trading Ordi when it was $12.
Really?
Yeah, I make like a free X with Ordi. I mean, this shit, I wouldn't buy this, bro.
It's too high.
Yeah, look, the thing is this: if I buy a coin with very high market cap, it needs to have a very good, useful. It has to be a blockchain, a layer 1, layer 2, something like that. Something where you need to have a lot of utility. You know what I mean? This
You
coin
don't
is
think?
a meme coin.
Yeah,
This is a meme coin.
you don't think this would move if Bitcoin makes new all-time highs? Like if Bitcoin was to hit like $80,000, you don't think this thing would go to like $200?
Yeah, look, let me tell you something. For me, a free of 5x is nothing. You
Yeah.
know, I would for me, I would rather have my money in fiat than make a free of 5x. I do free of 5x all the time. For me, just getting a free of 5x is nothing for me. I'm looking for 100x, 200x. That's me. You know what I mean?
So how do
So,
we find this?
so for me to buy this, I'd rather buy Solana. You know what I mean?
That makes
I'd
sense.
rather
Yeah.
buy Solana, bro. Because this coin, this is just a meme coin. This is not a utility coin. You don't see any website. I don't see any website here. You see? no website, no social media. What is this, bro?
Yeah, Mill says, I hope this is not the top now, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we're reaching near a top. I don't know. How do you feel about that, man? Do you think we are needed for a correction? Because I've been screaming for a correction for a while, and a lot of people have been looking at me crazy, like, John, the ETF is going to take Bitcoin to 100,000 plus. And I'm like, dude, it's
Where
nuts.
if I give you my opinion, bro, I never wait for a correction. I just buy.
Yeah.
I never wait for. Look, I was buying Bitcoin at $16. I almost bought the bottom of Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people was telling me the price is gonna go to 10K. The price is gonna go to 11K. I was like, no, this is time to buy. I'm gonna buy.
Right.
I never wait for a correction. If the price is too high, I put less money. You know, maybe if I have I don't know 10K that I want to invest, and I see a project that is maybe 10x, I would put maybe 1K, and then every week I will put 1K, something like that.
That makes sense.
But I never wait for a correction, because the people that wait for a correction always buy higher. Because, for example, Solana right now can go to 200 and then go down to 100 again. You know what I mean? Or
it could go to 500.
You see?
That's the reality of crypto.
Also, another thing, most people look at most people look at this, and they always look for the high to the low. I look for the low to the high. You know what I mean? For example, I put always in logarithmic mode. I always put logarithmic mode, because
what does that
some
mean?
people, that means that you see the price from the high, from the low to the high.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
Okay.
So if, for example, if somebody wants to invest in Solana, and they see the price like this, and they say, no, Solana is right now is dumping. Solana is up. No, Solana hasn't dumped. Solana been going up since $9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the people that wait for a correction, there's gonna be a correction at some point, but maybe the correction is gonna be at $200 or maybe at $300. We don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, no, yeah, I agree with you. One of the main reasons why I kind of mentioned that is because, the only time it would really matter whether it's a top or a bottom, I think, is mostly for traders, right? Looking to go ahead and long or short this market. I've been telling a lot of people I wouldn't even be longing a lot of this market right now, especially if you're trading Solana. I wouldn't be longing short Solana yet, or I wouldn't be shorting it. I would be waiting for a confirmation. That's typically what I do. I used to just go ahead and trade and go based on, it's overpriced. It needs a correction. Let me go ahead and short it. But in reality, that's not how the market works, right? Like, if you're looking to trade a position, you want to go ahead and wait for a confirmation, whether it's going to go to the upside or to the downside. And that's kind of the reason why we titled, today's video, like, Solana pump and dump, because Solana is at very critical areas right now where it looks like it's going to dump. But in reality, it could also be a fake out to go ahead and get people to short, and causing a short squeeze to push it to the upside, right? So there's a lot of different factors that go into a lot of these situations. For the average person that doesn't want to recharge and is not day trading, I agree, dollar cost average. But to the people that are jumping in now because they're seeing their favorite YouTuber talk about Solana and how Solana is going to go ahead and be the next blockchain that's going to be revolutionary, you're more than likely buying near a top. And then that's why I tell a lot of people, like you're better off just dollar cost averaging, or if you can't, go ahead and take up that loss. Because at the most I see Solana going down to, if this is near a top right now, will probably be $60 to $70, which is about a 30 to 40% correction, right? But most people that are jumping into crypto right now that are looking into Solana, they're coming in brand new with a couple $1,000s, trying to go ahead and buy Solana at these prices, or now converting, trying to sell their ETH and buy Solana. And it's like, you probably should have considered that, 2 months ago, not now that all the hype is coming in. That's why I tell people, like, just be careful of some of your top, because we're seeing the signs of usually what a top market usually looks like some sort of correction. We're seeing meme tokens taking off. We're seeing people get overly hyped over Solana. We're seeing tops new all-time highs being reached in Solana, besides all the other altcoins that haven't been reached. And we're seeing that FOMO kick in, right? So that's why I kind of tell people, like, just be careful. I don't know where the market's going to go. I'm analyzing it every day. But for the average person, I would just say, just be careful on how much you go ahead and go in, because just know that it could either pump or it could correct anytime. And if it corrects at the highs that you're buying right now, just know that you're gonna have to stomach in a 30 to 40% retracement. And if you're okay buying the dip, then you shouldn't have a problem on where to buy the crypto, right? It's like it's like buying Bitcoin right now. If you don't think of selling Bitcoin anytime soon, buying Bitcoin at these levels shouldn't be a problem. And if it dumps 60%, you just buy more. If you are really a true believer of it, right?
This one, I think it's good for trading. This one can be a really good token for trading.
Do you think it moves with Bitcoin?
This one?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so. I think right now there is a hype on ordinals. A lot of people are excited for that. Ordinals right now has a lot of attention, so that's why it's pumping.
Yeah, BRC20 tokens.
BRC20 tokens.
That's a new play. I definitely gotta have to go ahead and learn a little bit more about BRC20 tokens. What are your thoughts on BNB? A lot of people are saying that Solana is going to be the new BNB that we had back in the last bull run, where BNB hits over $600. I think it was over $600, right?
Yeah, I think.
Do you think Solana is going to be like that, where more people are going to be switching over to Solana and kind of forget about BNB this bull run?
Yeah, I think so. My opinion is the same. That maybe, bro, I've been using BNB for 3 years, and the gas fee right now is high. The gas fee is high. So yeah, right now Solana is gonna be the best ecosystem to play with.
Yeah, definitely a lot of the meme coins. I can't wait for actual meme coin season to begin, man. That's where all the money's gonna be coming in. So we have one token that RK shared with us.
Okay,
are you still good on time, or do you have to get going now?
2 minutes. In 2 minutes, I gotta go, bro.
All right, so he has 2 minutes, chat, and then he's gonna go. I'm still gonna be streaming for another 10 more minutes. I could go ahead and answer some questions or anything that any of you want to ask me. This is RK's zigzag token.
Maybe if somebody wants to ask me any question, you can ask me anything you want.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions right now for Ganasias, ask him right now before he leaves. I'm still going to be on for another like 15-20 minutes because I want to go ahead and touch up on the market. So let's read some questions right now. Billy says no one wants to pay high gas fees. Low gas fees will always win in the beginning. Yeah, no matter the tech. I agree with you, man. People just care about the pricing of the gas. No one really cares about the ecosystems. I think the ecosystem hype is too overhyped, in my opinion. It's kind of like XRP, right? It's like people are hoping and crossing their fingers that XRP is going to be the chosen one that's going to make them life-changing money. But if they would have just opened up their eyes and start looking at other, altcoins and, Solana, who knows, man? Solana could probably be the bank coin while everybody's, riding the hype on XRP. It's the reality of things. Zigzag's a 12 million market cap, 699,000 liquidity. Liquidity doesn't seem to be locked. I really don't know what this token is. It looks like maybe some sort of cup and handle pattern might be forming very soon. $381,000 of volume. Let's see what their website's about.
You need to also look at the circulating supply, because there's a few tokens that have a huge inflation, and those tokens dump a lot.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about circulating supply. I usually look at this, but that's what usually makes it to me bullish. Usually when I look at the lower
You
circulating
need to look
supply.
at below. You say
Oh, it's total
um,
supply 1 billion.
no, below percent percentage of circulating supply is 22. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
I don't see it. The percentage.
Yeah, percentage of circulating supply is 21, or I don't see. Let me see.
Yeah, it says 21.28. What does that mean?
That means that it's gonna go. Probably gonna go low in price in the long term because it's gonna have a lot of inflation. You need to be
So
100%. You need to
really?
get to 100%. Yes, that's
Okay.
actually extremely important that a lot of people don't look at.
So you want to always look at the percentage of circulating supply.
Yeah, always look at that because
And
if a
you would say
token has,
100%?
yeah, I always look for projects that have at least 50% of circulating supply, at least 50%. Let me show you. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, share it.
So I give you a sample right now.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Our case is nice to know. See, I didn't know that either. I never knew about exactly the percentage of circulating supply, you know?
For example, this right here,
Wait,
this
hold
has
on. Let me see the
100% of circulating supply. That means that all the tokens are in circulation. So that's bullish. If a project have 100%, you won't have any inflation. You know what I mean?
Okay. That makes sense.
But if a token have a huge inflation, that shit's gonna dump. Gonna put you another sample right here. Let me see.
So you would say no less than 50% circulating supply
No less than
percentage?
50%. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys heard that, Chad? No more than 50%, or no more less than
No
50%.
less than
Yeah,
50%.
no less than 50%.
For example, you can see my screen right now.
Yeah, we can see your
You can
screen.
see PancakeSwap right here.
Uh-huh.
This token has 62% of inflation. That's why the token went from $40 to $1
Really?
because the inflation was extremely high. You know,
And what causes inflation? Do you know?
the emission rate, the emission of the token. For
Okay.
example, if I'm gonna give you another token that went down a lot
Uh-huh.
because of the inflation, and this is Drip Network. I used to be in this project.
Yeah. I remember Drip, man. I was in Drip myself too. I actually wanted
Yeah,
to ask you about that.
this token have a
We can't see
huge
your screen, by the way. We
inflation.
can't see your screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now we can.
Yeah. It went from $190 to like 0.012, you
Yeah.
know. And this was because the inflation, You so you want to avoid token like this that have inflation. As soon as I see a token that have inflation, I get out, I don't want to be holding a token like that. Also, you can look at here. Let me share my screen as well.
So let me ask you a question. So, like, for example, you said pancake, right? Cake. I think, in my opinion, cake, could go up eventually because more people are going to be using the ecosystem. Do you think cake is already done with? Like, it's never going to
No, no,
reach the
no,
$3 levels?
no. These tokens, for example, Cake, Radium,
Uh-huh.
those tokens that have a huge inflation, they do well in the bull market. In the
Oh,
bull market, they do
okay.
well. But those tokens, if you have those tokens, you only should hold them maybe until 2024. That's it.
Oh, because you usually want to go ahead and ride the hype, and that's it.
That,
Dump them.
yeah,
Got
exactly,
it.
bro. Just for a few months, that's it. Don't hold this token for years. That's crazy. Look, here you can see, for example, mintable. If a token is mintable,
Uh-huh.
that's not talking too hard. That's
Right.
not talking too hard. So I always look at circulating supply and also if the token is mintable. This one said no. But for example, if we go to
I believe drip was mintable, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that. I was in drip, man. I remember making a video on my other channel calling it a scam, and people were bashing me on it.
Look this.
Yeah.
Yes. You see?
And the thing is that on the white paper on drip, they pretty much talk about how if there was ever a point where like it would start collapsing, all they would do is just reissue money infinitely, which
Yeah.
I guess would be the inflation of what you're saying and why the
Hmm.
project dumped a lot.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
for me, that's the biggest sign of should I invest in a project or not. If a project have inflation, I wouldn't touch it. You know what I mean?
That's good, man. I learned a lot today, man. I learned a lot. Hopefully, a lot of you learned today too, Chad. This is the reason why you always have to be open minded and learn from other people, right? Because I think we could always go ahead and learn a few things from one another. We have a few comments right here that people are asking you. Do you want to read these?
Yeah, yeah. You can read it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
So,
do. You know,
Billy says crypto at its core is explained as a payment system of all sorts. The regular crypto bros don't even know what the difference between any of these coins are. Most think it's just magic internet money. I agree with that. I
yeah,
mean, I don't even know, man. Like I could tell you that I know somewhat, but it's not to the point where like as Ganassia is. Like obviously this guy knows more. And I know most of these projects that he's talking about, like Drip. I saw that you put Time Wonderland. I want to know a little bit more about that too. But
I,
RK
I,
says nice to
I will
know.
show you time Wonderland. That was another token that has a huge inflation. It went down from $100, no, to from $1,000 to $10, something like that.
Damn, I remember that. I remember the hype around that at the time. Dinero says, "How long do you think this altcoin season will last?" In my opinion, I think about 3 to 4 months. Typically, it's followed after Bitcoin dumps and loses its dominance. What do you think, Ignatius? How long do you think this altcoin season will last?
Actually, we are not in altcoin season right now. We are
Right.
in more in Bitcoin season.
Yep.
So a lot of people think that we are in altcoin season, but
We're not.
actually, there's only a few coins that are pumping. Not every altcoin is pumping right now. I have like 40 coins in my portfolio, and only 50 or 60% of them are pumping. So we
Yep.
are not in altcoin season right now.
Exactly.
So
That's kind of go for
I
it.
think altcoin season is gonna start next year.
Yeah, I think so too. And that's why I've been telling a lot of people that because they're like, "Hey John, you're just bearish, bro. You're just bearish like in this market." I'm like, "No, chat. We not only do we need a correction, but like Bitcoin falling down and Solana falling down, that would mean in my opinion an altcoin season begins because there's too much money in Solana right now
Yeah,
and too much attention. So while all the money's in Solana and all the hype and all the attention, people are not realizing there's other tokens to go ahead and buy. So while everybody's getting distracted about Solana, there's people buying the tokens in the back end that Ganassi has just mentioned that are going to pump when altcoin season begins. This is the reason why I'm only bringing in these critical points. As I mentioned, like as soon as Solana and Bitcoin begin to dump, altcoin season is going to begin, and then we're going to be followed by meme coin season, which is usually followed by after altcoin season.
yeah,
So that's kind of the reason why I've been pushing for this correction because it's needed, and two, altcoin season hasn't even started. Like Solana
right.
is the one that's been taking all the money so far.
Yeah, exactly. The only coins that are pumping right now is top 100, top 100. If you have coins in the top 500 or something like that, they are not pumping right now. They are still way down from all-time high. So yeah, we are not in altcoin season yet. Also,
Yeah.
the Bitcoin dominance right now is 50%. In order for us to be in altcoin season, Bitcoin dominance has to go to 40%, something like that.
Some people say 70%. Is that true or no?
17 or 70.
Yeah, some people say 70 and then it dumps, and then that's when because apparently like Bitcoin has to do his thing. The money goes all into Bitcoin. People make a lot of money. It reaches 70% dominance, and then it dumps, and that's when altcoin season begins. I don't know. That's what people say. I don't know how factual that is. I've been trying to figure that out myself as well.
I was watching the Bitcoin dominance chart that I can share it with you right now. Give me a second.
RK asked you, so what conditions must a coin meet to buy?
Chart, bro. For me, the chart has to look bullish. The chart is the
So
more important thing.
chart. I would assume inflation from what you said, right?
Yeah,
Circulating
inflation
supply.
as well. If the coin has inflation,
Circulating supply be no less than 50%.
No less than 50%.
Yeah. And I believe he also said it depends on the on the hype, right? You also kind of mentioned that it depends on the hype too. So no less than 50% circulating percentage. The hype of a token, whether it's it is a hype going on Solana, is it ordinals, is it BNB, and then the chart. Those are the three things that he looks for when it comes to buying the token to buy. We're still on your page on CoinMarketCap. Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Okay. Bitcoin dominance has been going down. So it was 55%, and now it's 50%, 51%. We're getting into altcoin season when it goes to 48. I think that's gonna be altcoin season. 48, maybe 47, something like that. Right now we are not in altcoin season yet.
Yeah. And that would make sense.
We're getting there, but it's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a while. Yeah, I usually always tell people too that Bitcoin dominance actually around 48% Bitcoin dominance is where meme coin season actually begins too. Mm-hmm. And it's actually quite interesting, right? Because look, let me pull out my chart with you. I know you have a few minutes left, but I definitely want to go ahead and share this real quick. Mm-hmm. With the Bitcoin dominance, with what you just mentioned. The Bitcoin dominance, this is what I've noticed, right? And this is all just probabilities, Chad. This is not guaranteed. This is just me analyzing the markets for the last couple of years. And it only becomes true until it becomes true, right? So this is just based on what I know, right? If you go all the way over here all the way back since 2021, if you remember these times, man, I'm not sure if you remember July of 2021, but this is actually where Shiba Inu was created around this time. It was created around this time right here, if I'm not mistaken. And that's when Bitcoin dominance reached 48%. As soon as Bitcoin dominance began to dump, that's where a lot of the Shiba Inu tokens began to take off. If you see actually where it started, if you compare the chart with Shiba Inu was started around July and it began to pump around October, was where SHIB started reaching its top, right? Or started pumping like crazy back in 2021. I'm not sure if you remember 2021 during meme coin season, but this thing was crazy. And this is where it started around July and ended up topping around this time right here. And then another season that we had for meme coin season was back in 2022, which was around May. Around May, this is where the second altcoin or meme coin season began. And then the third meme coin season that I've noticed was right here when Pepe was created around this zone right here, around April to May. Pepe was created in what, May or April?
Yeah, May or April, yeah.
May or April, I think it was April. And this is where Bitcoin dominance was below 48. And this is where meme coin season was going crazy. That's where Pepe was created. And then after Bitcoin dominance went above 49%, that's when all the meme coins started dumping. If you measure from July to August and then September, this is the zone where memes were getting hurt, bro. And my channel was fully just a meme coin channel. So my worst performing month was September, man. That was my worst performing month. Towards the end of August and July were like the worst performing months of my channel, and ever since then it has been coming back up because the market has been recovering. But that's what I've noticed. So like for all those that are like that are looking like, hey John, why are you bearish, bro? Because the sooner we get to these levels where Bitcoin dumps, the sooner altcoin season and meme coin season begins, and that's why I'm bullish.
Yeah, and I think right now it's a good time to invest in altcoins. I think buying Bitcoin right now is not a good move because Bitcoin dominance is gonna go down over time. maybe after halving, it's gonna go down maybe to the 48, something like that, then to the 40, and then it's gonna be a big bull run.
Yeah.
The bull run is gonna be in the altcoin season, not right now, you know. So
I
we have to
agree.
wait for altcoin season for us to make a big money.
That's what I'm excited for, man. Definitely excited for that. But yeah, guys, I think are you good on time, bro, or what?
Yeah,
Or you got to get
yeah, I
going?
gotta go, bro.
All right, so
So
well, he
that's all,
has to
guys.
get going. But I appreciate you for being here on today's live stream, man. I really do
Thank you,
appreciate
brother.
it. Definitely looking to go ahead and do more live streams in the future. I'll definitely
Yeah.
reach out to you after this and just chat up. But yeah, anything else you want to say specifically to everybody watching right now?
No, I think the most important thing is that is to be consistent. I think that's the more important thing. Sometimes people lose money a little bit and they give up. I think in crypto, first of all, you lose money at the beginning and then you get it, you learn, and then you make money. I think if people haven't made money in crypto, they need to try at least 2 or 3 more times.
Yeah,
And yeah, also,
that's good advice, man.
yeah, yeah. Also, the bull run is gonna make it easy to make money because any coin you buy is just it's gonna pump. You know.
It's gonna pump. I just shared his channel chat. Go ahead and show him some love and support. Go ahead and subscribe to him. We are going to be collaborating a lot more. I think I learned a lot, so I really appreciate you for taking your time today, man. It was literally a last minute thing, chat. Like we literally just messaged each other. We're like, hey, let's do it. So I'm really excited and glad he was able to do it last minute. Literally the minute I woke up, we just did the live stream. so I appreciate him for being flexible and kind of like that. And I hope all of you enjoy this live stream today.
Thank you,
I think
brother.
there's a lot of good things to learn from other people, and I'm very excited to have Ganacia's network in my network now because I learned a lot, man. And I've been
Thank you,
here
bro.
for a while, and I love learning from other people. And I think we could definitely go ahead and do that moving forward. But go ahead and show some love to his channel, chat. He already had to go ahead and get going. Is there any other Is there any other tokens you want me to go ahead and talk about, chat? I'll go ahead and answer a few more questions. One thing I do want to go ahead and talk about though is the DXY, right? I think this is very important for us to go ahead and analyze what's going on with what we just had, his point of view in the market. But looking at this right here, I did mention the last couple of days ago that the DXY was looking to go ahead and reverse, and we actually do see that reversal coming in. So unless the DXY decides to go ahead and get dumped from the zone right here to come back down to the 99, we could go ahead and continue to see a pump and a rally in the crypto space, most specifically probably Solana and Bitcoin. But we are seeing the DXY finally reverse. I do believe that as soon as we break towards this 101, that 101.727, this zone right here it's definitely going to get some more bleeding into the market, and that's where Bitcoin could probably go ahead and start to fall off. So we do have also the ETF news coming up. I know a lot of people are like, bro, like the ETF is going to send Bitcoin to the moon. I kind of doubt it, but I hope I'm wrong. As I mentioned, it doesn't really matter either way. I'm just analyzing this market to go ahead and better position myself for the next couple months. And as you heard it from himself, he says that typically after the halving or before the halving, we typically see Bitcoin, dump with a nice little dump to the downside, right? So we're going to go ahead and see where Bitcoin really takes us to. But don't be surprised if we do see some sort of downside in the next couple months and a little bit on the market. But I think overall altcoin season will begin in the beginning of the year. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know, but that's what I think, what I believe. So let me know what your thoughts are. But we are seeing the market right now in red. The Dow Jones, as I mentioned to a lot of you, has reached a top, in my opinion, or is getting closer to reaching a top. And typically Bitcoin follows the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it does look like we are getting close to reaching some sort of top on the stock market as well. So we're going to go ahead and see how that comes up in the beginning of the year. I think we still have room to run up on the NASDAQ. to be honest. And on the Dow Jones, I think there's still a probability where the market could continue to pump. Even if we see the RSI, it's still at a pretty good area. Typically, when we go ahead and see the Dow Jones come down is when we have the RSI get to the overextended areas of the oversold territory. So we still have enough room to still run up one last time before we have that final correction in the market, which could be something like that. Who knows? And that's maybe where Bitcoin could go either to, $50,000, $60,000, and then lead to a correction. And then same thing, temporary with a lot of the altcoins and meme coins. But it's pretty much all I have on my end, chat. I hope all of you had a wonderful day today, especially on today's live stream. Welcome everybody that is brand new to the channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Ryan. MMG. I apologize if I didn't do too much on like any of the tokens on TA. I did have him as a guest, so I wanted to go ahead and kind of focus on providing all of you a little bit more value. And he was kind of running low on time, so that's kind of the reason why I didn't do our typical time where we talk about certain projects and all that. But we will go ahead and be doing that again starting tomorrow. But as I mentioned, my whole entire goal with the channel is to go ahead and diversify a little bit more and start going into these higher cap altcoins and start focusing on that a little bit. And yeah, I think there's a lot of money to be made. So I'm very, very excited. I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend. Good morning, good night, good afternoon for all of you. Make sure to go ahead and follow my channel on Twitter. Message me and go ahead and feel free to join my Discord down below. And as well, before I leave, right, make sure to go ahead and support the channel by using my links down below. BingX offering $5,000 in bonuses, no KYC. Same thing with MEXC right here, no KYC. And then you have your traditional Bybiy and then your other links that I use that could definitely benefit you. And for all those always asking for a VPN, what do I use? NordVPN it's now offering 69% off right now. So hope all of you enjoy this live stream today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch all of you on to the next one. Take care. Happy New Year's. And I'll see you soon. Bye.